So welcome back. I'm going to do an updated review of the Eonon G2187 radio. Just to follow up, I had a few people that had some questions, so I wanted to go over them. So I've had the radio for about 3 months now. Can't complain. It's not the fastest Android radio that I've had, but it's the best Android radio that I had. As some of you know that have watched it already, I went into detail about the features that I love, the DSP, the navigation, and a few other things. But there's some other things that I've learned and I've been able to master. So I'm going to show you a few of those things and also answer some of the questions that I see. So one of the first things people will ask about is the hard drive that I have attached. Now you can use a hard drive or you can use a thumb drive or whatever. I suggest a hard drive only because you can obviously store more things on there, but I have a 1 terabyte hard drive. I can show you some of the things that I have on it. This is an app that I use called Astro. I use this instead of using the factory file browser just because it gives me a little bit more freedom to do certain things. So if you look right here, internal, that would be the radio's memory. I have a Samsung SD card. You're going to need a separate SD card to download maps and anything to do with the map application that you use. You could also put music on it, but it only goes up to 64 gigabytes, so not a lot of music and room for maps at the same time. Also, I have a 1 terabyte hard drive. Now, if you look at it, I got different things. I've got Martin, one of my favorite TV shows ever. I got pretty much that's every episode of Martin. I've got, as you can see right there, so I can watch that. I've got various apps that I've downloaded that I use. Also, I went back too far. I also have movies. I have 17 gigabytes worth of movies. So 21 Jump Street, Back to the Future, Delirious, all type of things that I can watch on here. Also, I have music, 4 gigabytes worth of music. There you go. I have that broken down into different sections. I also have music videos so that I can watch music videos while I'm driving, and I'll show you those later. But just to show you, how it works and everything, so you can see. If you look at the Samsung SD card, I do have some music on there because I was trying everything out or whatever, but it takes up a lot of space, so I'm actually going to delete it. But mainly you use that for the maps. Like I said, that's a SD drive that's behind the screen, and I'll show you that shortly. Well, actually, I'll wait till the end of the video. But on the radio itself, it doesn't have a lot of space. As you see, it's total 16 gigabytes for this particular model. Currently, I'm using about 7. You don't really want to use up a lot of space on the radio because, like any piece of electronic hardware, the more space you take up, the less space you have for the item to do its function. So there we go as far as the questions regarding the hard drive. Now, in my particular car, I have the hard drive stored in my armrest compartment. You can mount it anywhere. They give you a long enough USB cord to mount it anywhere, or you can add your own USB cord. Doesn't make a difference. But you can use any hard drive that you want. It'll automatically have you format it once you plug it up. And once you plug it up one time, you don't have to format it. Everything stays there. Again, this is one of the apps I use, Astro File Manager. As you see, it allows me to look at various things, whether it's the images, the videos, music downloads, or what have you. Another question I had that people asked as far as the color change. As you see right here, I have the color set to match the interior of my car, which my theme is purple. So I'm going to show you how you get to that. So you want to go to infotainment. You also have to make sure that you have it set up as well. I mean, have it connected behind the dash as well. But you go to display, and you go to key light color, and then you just select it. As you see, it changes to whatever color you select. As I said, I've got purple, so I'll leave it there. That was one of the questions that I had. Excuse me. Going through these questions as I think of them. There was another question regarding Apple CarPlay. Now, as far as Apple CarPlay, I don't have an Apple phone, so I can't say for sure whether it actually works or not. I will tell you that I'm going to try to see if I can pull it up. Okay, so this right here is Easy Connection. This is built in to the the radio, and I've used this on my Android. So it tells you right there. You can download it. You can use the USB, or you can use the Wi-Fi or what have you, and you just install it on your phone, and you can use this to mirror your phone. So I'm going to show you real quick right now. So I'm connecting it with my phone. Let's see. And just to show you, this is on Wi-Fi. This is my other phone. So this is on Wi-Fi. I'm connected it through the Wi-Fi. So as you see, is mirroring my phone. Now it'll mirror everything except for videos. Once you go to watch a video, it's not going to show anything. This is the maps that is on my phone, as you can see. And just so you guys can see how it works in real time, go to music. I can play the music. As you see, it's instantaneous. Phone's not going to show you guys my phone information. But just to show you what it does, let me just show you right here. So if I go to video players, I go to play a movie. Well, that's YouTube. If I go to play a movie, if I'm correct, it's going to play the sound, but it will not play the actual movie. And for some reason I can't find my movies. Alright, let's just try that one. Alright, now. So for some reason I can't find my downloaded movie. So what I'll do is I'll go to let's see. I'll go to this app, and this is an app that you can use to watch movies or what have you. I'm going to see if I can get it to work. And this is taking a little too long to load, so I'll probably edit this out. Not sure why I can't watch my movies. Not sure what happened. Those are videos. Well, yeah, I can show that one. This is a video of my house one night. And it does show that video. Neighbor's dog in my yard. So it does show that video. Not sure why I can't find my my downloaded videos, but it does show that video. But I know when I tried Netflix and a few of the other apps, it did not show. But it looks like possibly it may show anything else. I may try it again later on, but for now I just wanted to show you that that's what it does. It mirrors everything, as you can see there. So that's that. So that's the Easy Connect app. So again, that app is for those that have asked to whether the app works for the Apple CarPlay. As I said, I don't have Apple CarPlay. I only have Android, and as you can see, so that was a demonstration of the Easy Connection app to show how it actually controls and mirrors the TV screen. So hopefully that helped those of you that had that question as far as that. I'm not sure again as it works for Apple, because I do not have an Apple phone. Another person asked if the unit tells the tire pressure. I don't have that issue because my car tells me that. I do believe that there's apps that you could download that would help you with it. I mean, it's an Android radio after all, so I'm pretty sure there's an app for it, but again, I don't have the app, so I can't tell you. Someone asked how fast does it boot up when you start the car. You can set it up a few ways, and I'll show you how you do that. So what you want to do is go to settings, and you want to go to systems, developer options, and no, actually, you know what? I'm at the wrong area. One second. What you want to do is you want to go to system, you want to go to car infotainment, you want to go to no, not video, you want to go to, where is it? Give me a second. Jeez, I forgot. Oh, okay. You want to go to common. You want to go to standby time. And then what you want to do is you want to select it. So I basically have it set at 10 minutes. So the radio will basically stay on for up to 10 minutes after I turn the car off. The reason you do that is because the boot time from a cold start isn't long, but you may not want to wait that long if every time you get back in the car, if you're getting in and out of the car pretty frequently. But you can have it stay on for up to an hour. Now, once you have it set to that, if I get back in the car within 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour, the radio is going to instantly come on the way you saw it come on when I first started the car. If you don't set it up that way, or if you go past that time before you turn it back on, then it's going to take you about a good, maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds or so for it to fully boot up and before you're able to use it. I didn't time it, so I can't tell you that for sure. Just to show you a few other features. Right here, reverse suppression. When you're backing up and you're going in reverse, that right there is going to determine how loud the music or the TV or whatever it is you have playing audio is going to be when you're reversing. I have it set to weak so that it turns it down but doesn't turn it off all the way, because as you know, when you're backing up, you want to make sure you're paying attention and you can hear and see everything. This right here, boot logo, you have to enter a code, but you can set it to whatever it is you want to show up when the car turns on. I have it set to a Chevy logo, because that's the kind of car I have. Assistive touch, if you're having problems with the touchscreen, you can turn that on. I don't. Speech recognition, you can say the speech recognition word. Not going to say it because it's going to pop up, but you guys know how to speak to your phones and it'll operate like that. I showed you a little bit of the display. I just leave these set up. It doesn't make a difference because of the way the radio is. Volume, you can determine how loud you want everything. Right now the volume is set low, Bluetooth volume set low, and that's just basically volume for different functions. Sound, showed you that in the last video. That's how you get to the DSP, the equalizer, the filter, and everything of that nature. Video, right here, if you want to disable video in motion, meaning you want to drive and not be able to watch anything, you would turn that on. Reverse warning line, when you have the car in reverse, it'll basically give you the lines to let you know where you are. I'll put it in reverse real quick. And if I took the lines off, you would see that. Front cam, you can actually, that was one of the questions someone asked me, you can actually have either a dash cam on the dash, or you can put another camera in the front of the car, but it does have the input for you to input multiple video items, whether it be a camera, DVD, video game, or whatever. It has multiple inputs, so you can use that for that. All right, and there's the phone. Someone's calling me from the phone. Let's see, what else do we have? Navigation. You can choose whatever navigation you want. Whether I have mine set to Google Maps, you can have it set to auto start as soon as you get in. Bluetooth. You can set it up whatever way you want. Steering wheel control. Now, I don't have the steering wheel control set up because I don't have the harness installed. I installed mine old school with straight wire. I didn't install the harness, so I lost my factory steering controls. But if you did have them, this is where you would go to set it up and make sure everything was correct. Other than that, let me go through a couple more questions and a couple more features. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So let's say, let me show you something real cool. So one of the other things that I love about this is that you can do side by side with pretty much anything. Right now, you see this is the maps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do side by side with the maps. So that's the map app. I'm going to show you the MX Player Pro. And then you'll see how that works. So maps on one side, video on the other side. Any two apps you want to use at the same time, you can use. So when you're on the highway driving or what have you, you can use the navigation on this side and the video on that side, or music, or whatever it is you want to use. You can have it on that side. So that's with any app that you choose. That's side by side. Also, let me show you something. When you have the application set up to where it's side by side, or if you're watching a movie or whatever like that, you can set it up to where when you go in reverse, it's still going to show. If you were just using the navigation, it would still show right there as well. You can move it around, whatever you want to do. All right, so to answer one of the questions that I see somebody pose, someone asked how long does it take to connect to the hotspot, and if you have to go to settings. You don't have to set it up every time you turn the radio on. It'll automatically connect. It's just like a phone. As soon as it finds the connection, it'll automatically connect to it, and it doesn't take long at all. It's instantaneous once it finds the connection. The Bluetooth pairing, same thing. As soon as it comes on, as soon as the radio comes on, it'll connect to Bluetooth. Other than that, I can't remember any other questions that people had, so I'll just go and show you a couple of the other features. Now, the browser that I use, I'm sorry, not the browser, but the launcher that I use is different than what comes with the factory. I like the way it looks because I can change the icons and set everything up the way I want it. The one that comes from the stereo doesn't give you that option. The one that I use is called Apex, and you can download it from the Google Play Store with no problem. To show you a few of the things that I have, the radio the radio player that I use is called Jet Audio. It has a lot of features. You can use it to download album covers. I haven't done it yet, but you can. I have plenty of songs on here. It pretty much sets up everything. It also has a built-in EQ to help you further fine-tune how you want it to sound. It has a lot of features on that as well. MX Player Pro is the app that I use to play my videos. As I told you earlier, I'll show you some of the music videos and how those work. Let's see. This is one of the videos that I use. I'll show you the video downloader that I use to download the videos. The cool thing about this is you can adjust the size of it to fit the screen however you want. So if the video you have is small like that, you can easily adjust it. You can go from video to video or however you want to set it up with no problem. So again, that's MX Player Pro. Just to show you, like I said, I have the Martins. You saw that. Show you some of the movies. That's old school. That's Eddie Murphy, Delirious. So again, you can download the movies onto your hard drive or your thumb drive and watch it. I think the cool feature about this particular app is that when you open the app or open the movie, you can set it up to where, as you saw, where it'll ask if you want to start over or if you want to move to the part where you were at when you last watched whatever clip it was. This happens to be Rocky. So that's just to show you a little bit of how that works. You can also use this to play music too, but I haven't done it. I really don't like that for that reason. To get rid of it, you just click on it and press X. Spotify. I love Spotify. I have that's a good thing I want to go over. So the apps that I know for a fact work on here, that a lot of people have, obviously Spotify, Netflix, the Amazon Prime movie app. I'll show you the Prime Video. This is Cinema HD. That's a app you can use to watch the movies that you're supposed to pay to watch, but you can download them as well on that to watch. But yeah, Spotify works. You can set it up for car view if you want, but I don't like it. I like using it the way it is on my phone. But yeah, I have all my library here and everything. What I would suggest when you're playing Spotify is to set it to offline. Otherwise, it'll keep trying to play the music on your phone. But you can use Spotify on its own. Just set it to offline after you downloaded everything, and you're all set. Let me see. Another one, like I said, Netflix works. Let's see. This is the app that I use to download the movie, SnapTube, to download the videos, I should say. You can use this app and set the file directory to wherever you want the videos to download, or if you don't want to download them, you can just use it as a YouTube video player as well, just to show you how it works. You would basically go in here, enter whatever it is that you would like to view. Let's say right there, Pumps in a Bump. I have my grandson in here, so I was watching Coco Lemon to watch the kid videos. But basically, you put in whatever it is you're trying to watch, and it'll load up. Depending on your connection, it may be instantaneous. It may take a second. Right now, I don't have the best connection for the location that I'm at, so it actually looks like it's going to take a while, but there it is. You just press the video, and again, if you want to use it as a YouTube player, this is all you would do. Click on it, and you'd watch it, and watch any YouTube videos that you want. You can also download them. I'm not going to go through that because there's instructions on the internet to show you how to do it. And again, it's only taking this long because of the location that I have for my phone and Wi-Fi connection where I'm at. As you can see, it works just like YouTube. Alright, and again, that app right there you can also use to, when you back out of it, it'll also play as a small video as well. So it has a lot of functions. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. All right. Just to go over a few other things. I'm trying to remember any other questions. Disney Plus does not work on here. It keeps force closing. It does not work on here, so don't bother downloading. I just haven't taken it off. But other than that, I mean, I don't. Tidal does not work on here as well, unfortunately. So I do have Tidal on my phone, so if I want to stream through that, I can use the Bluetooth. I'll show you the Bluetooth, how that looks. And that's basically what you would do. You would hit that, and then you can play the songs that are on your phone. You go back to that, dial whatever numbers you want to dial. But if you hit this, it will show you the different numbers that are in your phone book. And that is obviously to switch between both the phone and the car. So that pretty much concludes the follow-up review. If anybody has any further questions, feel free, as you did before, to hit me up, and I'll be glad to answer. Other than that, have a good day.